Hey guys, Jonathan Wilson here, JamSports100, jamsports.org, and I have decided that I am going to start a new daily thing that I'm going to do here that will allow you guys to get involved in my stuff. Now, I'm going to call it, I haven't thought of a fancy name for it yet. This is literally something that just came to me, and that's what happens with this website and this YouTube stuff. They'll be sitting there watching something on ESPN or something, and then this idea will come to me that I want to try out. And what it's going to be called is, right now we're just going to call it the fan question of the day. And what it is I will pose a question to all of you guys, and you guys can post a comment on the video letting me know your answer and what you think, kind of like a poll type deal. Um, but sometimes it could be a poll type question. Other times it'll be a question like it will be, excuse me, today. And what I will do in the following day's video is if I have comments and stuff, I will go over them and I will give you guys mentions on the video. Plus, I will put a link to you guys, to everyone who comments. I will put a link to their profile in the next day's description. So that means if you take part in this one today, unless it's just sitting here, and saying, well, this is a stupid idea. If you answer the question or get involved in the conversation, um, you'll be posted in tomorrow's description for tomorrow's question. And so that's kind of how that's gonna work. And today's question looks like this. It's for St. Louis Cardinal fans or baseball fans alike, but I think I'll probably get, if I do get replies on this, it'll probably be more Cardinal fans than anybody else. And the question is this. Albert Pujols is kind of, first baseman for the Cardinals, is kind of putting the Cardinals in a rough spot. Um, Saying that he wants a 10-year deal, and the Cardinals will either give it to him or somebody else will give it to him. More than likely it'll be the Phillies, the Yankees, or the Red Sox that give him the deal. If the Cardinals don't. And I have a problem with that. And I will tell you why. Because if you spend that kind of money, I think he wants like 25 million or something like that. I'm sure I've got the number wrong, so don't tell me if I do. But he wants this 10-year deal. And 10-year deals are hard to give in sports, especially with somebody like Pujols who's been in the league for a while. Because the problem you run into is if you invest all this money, when we're talking the Cardinals, it's not like we're talking the Yankees or the Red Sox who have all this money that they can fork out to all these guys. Um, so uh, you know, it's hard. It's hard to imagine them giving Pujols the kind of money that he wants because the problem you run into it, you give him this 10-year deal, you get maybe, and this is kind of a stretch, maybe 5 good years out of that deal. And then the other 5 are nothing, and you can't afford to bring anybody else, big in because you're paying all this money to Pujols. And Pujols, I don't want to necessarily say that he is declining uh, as a player. I mean, his strikeouts are increasing. The last few years, they've been increasing every year. But really, all around the major leagues, there's been a lack of offensive production. I don't know if you can call it a lack of offensive production. That might not be the best term to use for it. Um, but just so that's kind of what I think. I think it would be hard to give him the deal, and I don't think you'd do it. Now, Pujols is an athlete, and for the most part, athletes will always play hard. You know, I mean, obviously there was stuff about Randy Moss and he wasn't giving it his all and stuff like that. But um, you know, for the most, so but it still leads you to wonder if Pujols doesn't get this deal that he wants, is he going to mail it in for the Cardinals this year, kind of knowing that he's out of there anyway after 2011. I don't think you can give him the deal. My question to you guys is if if it was up to you, would you give Albert Pujols the 10-year deal that he wants? Why? Or why not? So that's the question I posed to you guys. My picks will be coming up in a little bit, and this has been the first question of the day. It will be put up on the website. By the way, speaking of that, for those of you who don't have YouTube accounts that are watching this video or that got the link to this video off of jmsports.org, for those of you who are doing that, if you guys want to get in on this video, um, email me. If you want my email, it is on the website on the contact us page. So email me, and I will also give you a mention in the video as well. I'll check my email every day and see how many emails I have for you or from you answering the question and why not. Alrighty, so once again, the question is, would you give Albert Pujols the 10-year deal that he wants? Why would you, or why wouldn't you? That's the question of the day. Picks coming up in a little bit. I'm Jonathan Mosette for JM Sports 100 and jmsports.org. Play along, guys.